live, make sure that you hashtag live. And if you are watching the replay, then hashtag replay. If you do get any type of, value or anything. Oh, do y'all see the rainbow? I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh, do you see the rainbow? Oh, that's right there. That's got to be God's blessing on my message today. Okay. But if you get any type of value or, anything at all from this, feel free to share it as well. If it could, maybe help someone. So, if you missed it yesterday, it was my first live video. And do you guys see that rainbow? It is so pretty. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. But yesterday was my first live video, and it was just completely like out of nowhere. Like it just came off of my heart. And I really feel like that's the best way to do things. I don't want to do things like pre-planned or scripted. Unless it's a topic that you guys want me to speak about. If there is a topic you guys want me to speak about, definitely you can comment it or message me. Like I said, if you need advice on a particular situation, you can message that as well. Look at the water. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see. Okay. Anyway, do you see the rainbow? I hope it's picking up. It's so pretty. But anyway, if you have a situation you want feedback on, then definitely you can message me. Everything will be, completely anonymous. And I can, maybe provide some type of feedback or like what I would do in your situation type of, like message. But anyway, I'm kind of going off of yesterday's message. And like I said, I literally just thought of this on the way here. Like, what am I going to talk about today? And what came in my mind, like I said, it's kind of off of yesterday, like, the positive energy, things like that. It kind of ties into that in a way, because today I want to speak on, the company that you keep. So the people that you have in your lives. And I know this could be a little bit of a touchy subject for some people, and some people may feel differently, but I strongly feel like, you have to align yourself with like-minded people. And what I'm saying is, like, if you're going to, if you're working, you're maybe going to college, whatnot, you need to align yourself with people who are doing, like, similar things. Like, you can't align yourself and be best friends with someone who is, maybe at, maybe they don't work, or maybe, they can't keep a job, like things like that. You really need to align yourself with people who have the same type of morals that you have, people who are, trying to go after the same type of goals that you have. It may not be like the exact same goals, but you really just have to, keep that in mind. If you're around a negative person all the time, I really would recommend that you try to cut that out, like, or at least limit the time that you're with them, because whether you believe all the negativity they're saying or not, like, that negativity will get into your spirit, and it'll always be in the back of your mind, those negative things that they're saying. So, definitely try to limit your time with negative people, and people who, don't have good things to say, and people who, can never keep a job, and who have no goals, no ambition in life. Like, those are the people that you really want to try to distance yourself from, especially if you're trying to really grow and do big things. And it's not to be mean to anyone who's going through some things. I know everybody goes through things, but I'm saying for people who are like this, on a regular basis, like, you've never known them to keep a job, you've never known them to do anything with their life, you really have to be careful with spending too much time with people like that. And I mean that in the nicest, most humble way. Like I said, you just have to align yourself with people who are out there doing what you're doing. Like, like me, for instance, like, I am a very positive person. I cannot stand to be around somebody who's always negative or complaining. Like, that will just drain my whole energy. And at the same time, I'm working, I'm getting ready to go back to college. Like, I don't have time for someone who doesn't want to do anything with their life. Like, I don't need that, in my life right now. Like, I need someone who's gonna, like, as far as, like, friend-wise goes and stuff, I need people who are going to be out there like go getting it like me, who have like big goals, who want to do like amazing things in life. Like that's the type of people I have to surround myself with. And you know, unfortunately I've had to, you know, really limit my time with a lot of people, because I find that, you know, when I leave from being around them, I'm in like a negative mindset, or you know, maybe I'm starting to think smaller and not think as big. And I need to be around people who are, you know, out there trying to get yachts and buy mansions and stuff like that. Not that the material things matter, but I just need to be around people who have like big dreams and aspirations. I feel like life is too short to just like be average. And like I said, I mean that in the most humble way. I really do. But it's just too short to be average. It's just too short. I posted that thing yesterday about the 98% and the 2%. Life is too short to be 98%. Like, no, I don't want to live in my comfort zone. I don't want to live, you know, paycheck to paycheck my whole life. I don't want to work until I'm 60 years old, or even 40 or 50 years old. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to live my life. By the time I'm like 35 or 40, like I'm trying to be retired. I'm trying to be like a multi-millionaire. I'm trying to like do really big things in life. And in order to get there, I have to be very careful with who I'm hanging around, because people will pretend to be your friends when in reality, you know, they're trying, you know, they're waiting on your downfall. They're waiting to see, you know, things fall apart. They're waiting, you know, for, you know, the opportunity to maybe discourage you in a way. Like just to say little offhand little comments that will discourage you or bring you down. And that's the type of people you don't have. And I mean, I've had those type of friends where, you know, they'll joke around and say something negative, but you know they really mean it. And you know, that's just not the type of people. You need to have people in your life who are going to uplift you, who believe in you like 100%, who like support you, who, you know, are sharing, like, you know, if you building a business on Facebook, you got to have some, you know, people in your circle who's gonna, you know, share your stuff and promote you, and like, you know, those are the people that are really there for you and down for you. You know, you'll really find out, especially doing what I do, you know, who is really there for you, who is actually supporting you when you are starting your own business. Because I mean, you know, they say a lot of businesses fail within the first year, you know, and I feel like a lot of times those people whose businesses fail, either they didn't plan it well, they didn't financially plan it well, maybe they didn't have a positive mindset, they didn't have, you know, different things like that. I'm not saying that you have to rely on those things, but it really does help. But anyway, back to, you know, the company you keep. Like, I can really, really just stress that to you more than anything. You know, just be very mindful of that, because you know, people's energy and all that, like I really feel like it does rub off on you as a person, even if you try not to let it. Like there's some people, like I literally try to just stay with them. Like I love them, I got love for them, like we go back, but I try to distance myself in a way, because I just feel like they're not on the same type of mentality that I'm on. And you know, they're just okay with like living like a mediocre life, and they don't have any goals. And you know, that's just the kind of things you want to kind of be mindful of. Not saying that you can't still chill with the homies, you know, like that's all good, but I'm just saying, align yourself with people who are doing things similar to what you're doing. If you're a stay-at-home mom, align yourself with other stay-at-home moms, because no one's gonna understand the struggle of a stay-at-home mom like you. If you are going to school and you're working, all of that, align yourself with people who are doing the same thing, because they're going to understand how busy that lifestyle is, and they're going to get it. If you are doing what I'm doing, like running a business from home, you know, make some more friends that are doing the same thing, because they're going to get it too. Y'all can talk about the same type of things. You can uplift each other. And, you know, that's really the message. But anyway, you guys, I want to go ahead and get off here. And, yeah, if you are not catching this live, because I know I'm doing these lives really early because it's on my way to work, but if you're not catching these lives, definitely, you know, you can catch the replay every day. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow.